Hello, ladies. How are you? I thought I would jump on in my little witchy witch hat since it is Halloween and welcome you to Behind the Bling, right? So, hello. I hope everyone is having a wonderful evening. I am Marcia Miller-Rogers. Yes, and I am one of the stylists here. Yes. Hi, welcome. So anyway, I am one of the stylists here. I am actually an area leader, right? Okay, I'm gonna be serious now. So, as I said, welcome. I am a Park Lane stylist. I am an area leader with Park Lane. So a little bit about me. I am from, well, I should say I was born and raised in Brooklyn, New York, right? So I am a New Yorker. I love it. I love it. I love it. I am also a, I'm a, I'm a, I'm a court attorney, right? I am a court attorney. So technically I'm an associate court attorney, with the New York State Supreme Court. Yep, I work for the judges of the New York State Supreme Court. Whew. A little bit more. This past September, I actually celebrated 16 years of marriage with my husband, Omar. We have this beautiful little boy who is 9 years old. And we call him Mr. Zach, right? He is going, yeah, that's right. I should phrase it like that because he is determined he will be an astronaut when he grows up. He loves space. He takes deep dives into, the universe. It's not, superficial or anything like that. He loves it. And in actuality, that actually brings me to why I joined Park Lane, right? So, of course, you ladies have been hearing it. I'm sure that you have heard most of us say by now that, because honestly, it's how Park Lane gets us. They get in our minds. They get us all this way, right? And it is the best. It is how they start to work their magic. And you're like, this company, wow. But as I was saying, I am sure, So I joined a party that a friend of mine was hosting. I joined her party. I had a lot of fun at her party, okay? But now, I'm sure most of you, when you joined the parties, you probably had like the same sort of thinking that I did. Like, I'm going to join this party because my friend invited me to the party. Okay, and I want to support my friend, but I'm not really too sure about this, right? And then, of course, the stylist gets on and they start, with the customer sale that buy two, get 50% off and get this bonus item and you're like, what? So I was like, yeah, okay, I'm not too sure about this. Like, I don't know that that's real. I don't know how any company is able to do that. I've never heard of this before. Like, what kind of magic is going on here? But anyway, of course, because I wanted to support my friend, right? I did purchase, and holy smokes, and that was a real sale, a real customer sale. I was like, what? I can get all of this for this? I'm on it, right? So, of course, I bought it, received the jewelry, right? The jewelry is simply stunned. And I'm like, oh no, I've got to have more. I've got to have more. So of course I joined the stylist group who had done the show, attended these mega parties. I was just like super in love with this jewelry. I could not believe how gorgeous this jewelry was, right? Um, and so I'm like, whoa. But then I hosted my own show. And then my friends joined and, and they supported me, right? And of course, now the stylist who was the host, I don't know if any of you have ever attended a party with Paula Sharon, right? She is magnificent. She has the best smile. She is the sweetest person. She is just fantastic, right? And so there she was, like, going, and I'm like, wow, this seems pretty good. Not so bad, right? What she's doing, she's like having a lot of fun here. And I was having a lot of fun, right? And then on top of that, right? So I started to talk to my husband, right? Because of course during these parties that I'm going to, they're presenting about the opportunity to join Park Lane, right? So I'm like, I've never done anything like this before. I've never, ever sold anything, nothing. I was not even a Girl Scout, okay? I've never sold anything, right? It's so, and I definitely I didn't even know what it was. I honestly did not even know what Park Lane was until I attended my friend's party, right? So anyway, so she's presenting this opportunity. I spoke to my husband about it. We had a conversation. And ladies, listen, remember, I said I've fallen in love with this jewelry. I need to have this jewelry. It is simply gorgeous. But I also said I'm an attorney, right? And so as an attorney, that means law school. Law school means loans, lots of loans. And my husband is also an attorney. So that means we have double the loans, right? And excuse me, on top of that, I said we have a little boy, right? So, and then he attends private school, right? So all of this was happening at the same time. And he was getting ready to start private school when I became introduced to Park Lane, because it was like around the end of COVID or so, around that time. And then he was getting ready to start school. And so now we've got loans, we've got mortgage, and now we've got private school tuition. And these things are adding up. They are adding up. And then here I am having my own Park Lane party, and the opportunity gets presented once again. And I could not. I was like, I'm not going to pass this up. My husband is like, yeah, let's go for it. Go for it. Go for it. He is cheering. So I'm like, okay. And, and so on top of that, it was, like I said, it was fun. She looked as though she was having a lot of fun. And I'm an attorney, right? So attorney, stressful. It is. I love being an attorney. Do not get me wrong. I love being an attorney. But it is stressful. And as I said, I work for the judges of New York State, right? Of the Supreme Court. So when they want their motions, they want it done. Yes, heck, they want it done last week, right? So it's stress. And so I'm looking at her having all this fun, and then the bills, and I'm like, this is an opportunity for me to be able to help my family. I can help my family by joining this company, right? And lo and behold, that is what happened. I was able to join and help more because yeah, I know people hear attorney and it's like big glitz and glam, but I work for the government, right? So it's not the same. It is fantastic, but it's not the same. So having that extra flow, that extra stream of income was very, it is very helpful. I shouldn't say was, because I'm still doing it, right? I said I'm a stylist, right? It's very, very helpful to us. So by having it, we're able to, you know, take that family vacation, that extra family vacation that we may have been thinking of. I'm able to say yes to my son when he wants something. So when he wants to play, when he wants to join the soccer team, he plays piano. So I'm able to pay for that, to give him that, and I don't have to be like that, that grouchy mommy, like, no, I'm sorry. I can say, yes, we can do that. There's this sort of, financial freedom that is afforded to us, so he can get those lessons. He can get those extra lessons that he needs. So I am saying that saying yes to Paula and to Park Lane that day was one of the best decisions, besides saying yes to my husband's proposal, that I have made, because it truly has provided us with a sense of freedom. And then the other thing that I found once I joined Park Lane, and this may sound funny, but it really is not, and we're not making it up, because I'm sure you have heard the other ladies say it too. I found once I joined Park Lane, I was not alone. I was not just thrown out into the waters, and it was like, oh, you're on your own, yay, good for you. No, there is a community behind us. There is an amazing group of women who cheer you on. So for myself, I have my amazing sponsor, my wonderful and funny girls in the Bling Queens. I mean, we cheer each other on. We laugh together. We pray for each other. Yes, we pray for each other, because sometimes you just need that extra upliftment, and we give it to each other. And so that's just our small portion. But then there's this other bigger group that's behind us, and everyone is cheering for each other. Why? Because we know, and as women, these women know that their success is not dimmed by my success. We understand that cheering you on and helping you helps you to become a better person, a stronger person. For some people, it gives people confidence, more confidence to do it. Like, I mean, plenty of us, including myself, doing lives, like, oh my goodness, this is like the scariest thing. But you build up this confidence, you make mistakes, you go forward, you just keep going and doing it. And that's what I'm saying. It is really a big family. We are getting those beautiful graphics that you ladies see. They're provided for us. I don't create graphics. I have no creative what you call it, no creative energy in this body. It is not there. I am, as I said, an attorney, right? So there's no creativity here. But there just simply is nothing like being a part of this family owned company that is Park Lane, because everyone gets treated like family. It starts from the top and it comes straight down. So the customers are treated phenomenally. The stylists are treated phenomenally. Everyone. And so, when you there is literally, I am not kidding, ladies, there is literally nothing that, you can do. You will not lose out on anything by taking a little chance on Park Lane. If you have a little niggling feeling in the back of your mind and you're like, maybe, try it. The holidays are coming. Have a debt-free holiday, right? Just try it. You can do it. I'm telling you, if I can do it, you can do it. Believe me. But you have nothing to lose. Have a decider show, where, you have the show, you're not sure, you go, you do it. Because when you have that decider show, let me tell you, ladies, you are going to make back whatever you put in. It is coming back to you just from that one show alone. Okay. So you literally have nothing to lose. You're not going to be stuck with any inventory, none of that. What you're going to be stuck with is gorgeous jewelry. I'm telling you, that's what you're going to be stuck with. Gorgeous jewelry, right? So that's what I'm saying. Just take a little time. Join us. Come and have fun. There are lots of us, right? So I highly encourage you to be back here on Sunday, right? Where you can listen to our magnificent leader, Chrissy Chilio. She is amazing. This lady is absolutely amazing. We all love her. We are a part of her Dream Catchers team, and she is absolutely amazing. And I really and truly hope that I will be able to welcome each and every one of you to Park Lane and the Dream Catchers, right? I look forward to you, and I look forward to it. And seeing you ladies have the most wonderful experience, okay? Because that's what you're going to have at Park Lane. I'm telling you, you lose nothing, you gain. So enjoy the rest of your evening. And for those of you who are out celebrating with those little ones and the trick-or-treated, enjoy. Have a happy and safe Halloween. So thank you for joining me. Bye. And remember, come back on Sunday, okay? When Christy is here, okay? Because she's gonna tell you all about that behind the sparkle. And there's a lot behind the sparkle. There is so much joy behind the sparkle. Okay? Bye, ladies. Bye.